Hey, this is Tyler. I wanted to make this video for you and give you a couple tips that you can implement right away to start outranking some of your competition online and really start bringing in jobs as well. So I have your Facebook page pulled up here, and it looks like you guys have some great content throughout the page. It looks like you have some videos and different pictures, so keep that going. And then I also saw that you were running an ad as well. With our ads, we want to make sure that we're capturing customers' attentions, because to be honest with you, nobody really comes onto Facebook to find businesses to work with as they're scrolling. So when your ad's out there and people are scrolling, you want to be able to have them stop. You want to catch their attention. So make sure it's a nice picture, maybe of a roof that you just did, or a before and after picture. And then you're really catching their interest with a good offer inside the ad copy. The other thing we can do right besides Facebook is a great website. And it's going to allow you to showcase your work. It's going to allow you to rank on Google. And it's going to legitimize everything, right? Because a lot of people, they don't deal with businesses that don't have a website because they want to be able to, look and see and look at reviews, things like that. I'm not saying, you obviously can't have a successful business without it, because I know tons of them that do, right? But that's just the next step, right? It's another way to get online. And like I said, really showcase what you guys are all about. So if I come over here to Google and we type in metal roofing Foley AL for Alabama, right? We're going to come down here for, we're going to see a map pack section, and then we're going to see an organic section. So we have a couple different listings here from Home Advisor, Facebook for, it looks like Metal Roofing Center and Supply. We have Metal Roofing Center and Metal Heads LLC. So it looks like a lot of supply places, right? Not a lot of companies. I did see, there's even 2 supply here, and then 1 company in the map pack. So it's actually good for you. You can really create a website with some great content to really, rank onto this first page for people to see, hey, this is a great company. They do metal roofs. All right. So that's definitely, a good thing for you guys, that there's not too many businesses on here. Because to be honest, nobody comes down here to the second, third, fourth page and so on, right? They want to click on the first page, the first couple of results. And we'll talk a little bit about the map pack in a little bit, but I'm going to focus on, a couple of these first results here. Let's hit Metal Roofing Center. Okay. So we're going to check them out, and we're going to see, kind of, what you want in a website. They're obviously doing something right being on the first page. And I know there's just a supply center, but, having a quote like this is great to capture people's attention here. You got different links to a couple pages, you got social media here, and then some resources. But really on our website, we want some content. All right, Google loves content. They want to see about 1,000 to 2,000 words on the homepage. And then as far as all your different service pages that you offer, about 500 to 1,000 words of content. And what that's going to allow you to do is really start ranking for different keywords that people are typing into Google all the time. All right. Now, if I come over here to the back end of this website, we're going to use a tool called Ahrefs, and we're going to see kind of the metrics behind the site, find out really what's working for them. All right. We see some information of their backlinks, which we'll get into next. And then those keywords that I had mentioned. Okay. You can see all the traffic they're bringing in currently because they're on that first page. But I've hit these, excuse me, if I hit these keywords, we're going to find out exactly what their content is focused around, kind of give you some tips to maybe focus your content around as well. All right, so we see the volume of searches each month for each of these keywords. We see the current traffic they're bringing in, and then the current position they're in on Google as well. So let's see if we can find any good ones here. And we're looking really specifically for buyer intent keywords, ones that have to do with the service and then the area. So this is a good one here, metal roofing Foley AL, right? That's actually the keyword that I typed into Google, and it's bringing in 50 searches a month. So 50 people a month are looking for that. These guys are ranked number 1, and out of those 50 searches, they're getting 16 clicks to their website. All right, so they're definitely doing something right. That's a great word to focus on. Let's see if we can find any others. We got the Metal Roofing Center, right? A lot of these are generic too, because you can talk about, metal versus shingle and things like that. So you're going to have a couple different keywords that are just generic. Metal roofing mobile AL, 90 searches a month. So it looks like pretty much this is going to be the best one for your specific area, right? And then you can branch out in other areas as well. Okay, but having that content is really going to set you apart, and it's going to allow Google to rank you accordingly. Now, the other thing we want to talk about are backlinks. And a backlink is just a link from one site to another, a link from one site to yours. And what it's going to do is pass power and trust to your site. And that's another ranking factor for Google. Think of it like a big popularity contest, right? The more content you have and the better content you have, along with backlinks, right? The more backlinks and better backlinks, the higher up you're going to rank. All right. Now, these guys have 96 sites pointing back to theirs, giving them over 1,000 backlinks. And we can go into these backlinks just like we did the keywords and figure out, which ones are working in their favor. Kind of copy that and then beat them out as well so we can rank higher. The last thing I want to talk about are citations. And a citation is your name, address, and phone number. And we list those in business directories online, such as Yellow Pages. All right, so if we head back to Google here, we can check out to see if you have a Google listing. There we go. Didn't let me do it. So basically, we want to find our Google listing when we type in keywords like metal roofing Foley AL, and it's going to show up here in this map pack. All right, now these are the top 3 spots. We want to hit view all, and you can see all the different businesses that come up when you type in metal roofing Foley AL. Okay, so if I type in on-site roofing and repair, and we'll even add Foley AL, see what we can find. I'm not seeing it, so maybe you guys don't have one. So this is definitely a great tool to utilize, all right? Because, if you think about it, when people come to Google, this is one of the first things that they see, right? I'm going to head back to the very beginning here. Actually, we're going to go to Google here and type in metal roofing Foley AL, right? And when people come and they see these results, think about it. When people are looking for a roof, they're going to get a couple estimates. Here you go. Here's 3 estimates right here. All right. Now, I know, again, these are supply centers, but you get the idea. Here's actually, one of the businesses that we can check out. But basically, creating this listing is another opportunity to show up on Google. Right? And we want to add in those citations in directories online like Yellow Pages, so that way it gets our name out there and people are able to find us more often when they're searching terms like metal roofing, right, in our area. And if we check out this listing here, we can kind of see, what's working for them and why they're, in that top 3. They have some great Google reviews. They have all their information here. Okay. Looks like they have some great pictures, and we want to make sure that, again, it's a big popularity contest. They only have 3 pictures, so what can we do? We can add in 20 pictures and beat them out. All right. The other thing is they have a little description, so we want to utilize this at its max, right? We want to put in 750 characters that it allows, and really make that description, pretty big and with keywords. We talked about how important content was, so this is a great tool. Like I said, it's another opportunity to show up on Google. And we can even check out their website, which goes hand in hand with this, to see, why they're up there. So they have a nice website here, even on the back end. They've got a lot of backlinks here. And they only got a couple keywords. So, overall, the competition here for metal roofing in your area, it's not too high, which is a good thing for you, right? When you come and start your website, get your Google listing, you're going to get right up here into this section in a few months and get things going, right? And it's going to allow you to bring in customers on autopilot, right? They're going to be finding you versus the other way around. If you have any questions, give me a call. My business website is leadsbylordi.com. All right, then you can also hit me back up on Facebook as well. I'd love to brainstorm some ideas with you, in order to help you guys out. All right, I'll talk to you soon.